3 tiny kittens, barely bigger than a man's fist, tiptoed cautiously across the wooden floorboards, their eyes wide with curiosity and a dash of trepidation. In the center of the room, sprawled out like a furry mountain, lay the piglet Babe. A year old, he was already a formidable size, his snorting breaths rumbling through the quiet room. His eyelids twitched, and a low growl rumbled in his throat. The kittens froze, their tiny hearts hammering against their ribs. It was almost comical, the way Babe would often sleep with a furrowed brow, his pink snout twitching, as if battling some terrible nightmare. The kittens had learned that this was Babe's way of dreaming, but sometimes, the dream seemed to spill over into reality, leaving the kittens wondering if they would be the victims of his slumbering wrath. But fear soon gave way to the playful spirit of kittenhood. One by one, the tiny felines crept closer to the sleeping giant. First, a tentative paw, then a tentative nose, testing the air for signs of awakening. The kittens, emboldened by their own daring, started to frolic on Babe's back, their little bodies bobbing and weaving over his broad, snorting form. It was a sight that would melt the heart of even the most cynical observer. The sight of these 3 tiny creatures, playing with such abandon, on top of the seemingly angry, slumbering piglet. It seemed almost impossible that this wouldn't wake Babe, that the kittens wouldn't be trampled under his heavy weight. But somehow, they survived, their tiny lives a testament to their own bravery, and the strange, inexplicable affection of the sleeping pig. As the minutes ticked by, and the kittens grew bolder, the truth of their relationship began to reveal itself. They weren't just playing on the piglet, they were playing with him. Babe, the seemingly ferocious creature, was their protector, their playmate, their friend. They had spent countless hours together. Babe's snorts turned into soft grunts, his eyes slowly opening. He glanced at the kittens perched on his back, then at the rest of the room. No signs of danger. He let out a contented sigh, a rumbling sound that shook the floorboards, and then, in a gesture that spoke volumes, he curled up, allowing the kittens to snuggle into his warmth. The kittens purred with contentment, their tiny bodies pressed close to Babe's massive form, their sleep punctuated by the occasional playful nip or gentle paw swipe. There was no animosity, no fear, only an unspoken understanding between these unlikely friends. The kittens, safe in Babe's embrace, slept soundly, their little hearts beating a happy rhythm.